Te contamos grandes historias.
And I want to know if you live it in an apocalyptic world, what would you always stay with you?
Oh, well, my first thought was my family, hopefully. But if you're looking for an object, um, gosh, why is the most practical thing yelling at me a gun? But no, I would love, and it's one of those things that I love about the world of Fallout from the video games is creators music is so important to me. It really gets me through a lot. Being able to listen to something while I'm doing something, especially if we're in a wasteland where we have to walk everywhere. Be pretty sad and lonely with the music.
Some music and something to play it on, always.
A pillow.
What do you consider your character? Hero or anti-hero?
I would consider Barb to be just a woman trying to do the best she can every day.
Okay.
That is how I would characterize her. Yeah.
And you, Walton?
They're both. I think most of us in our own lives are both the hero and the antagonist, at any given point during a day. But this story is specifically designed to have these experiences and these relationships to each other, the dynamics change like that.
And I want to know is, as a human being, what would you be the greatest fears if you were inside in that Fallout?
Ooh. Yeah, rad roaches. The rad roaches is definitely what I would be the most afraid of. I don't do normal sized cockroaches, so if I were to see a giant cockroach, I think I'd just be like, I'm good. You can just beam me up. I'm done here.
I'm out of here.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
Yeah. What about you?
I mean, I think surviving in the wasteland takes a certain type of person.
Yeah.
And I think, you are on guard all the time. And danger is going to come at you from any place at all. And that would be very challenging. My cortisol levels would be very high.
That's so spiked. Yeah. Crazy.
What are the moral values of the survival in this narrative?
That's such an interesting question. It's something we think a lot about because actually we were just asked a question a moment ago by someone about characters being strong as though that's an inherently sort of good thing. I think what we see is that strength can be abused, right? That's also something we're very much grappling with. It's just because you're a strong character and sort of imposing your will on the world doesn't mean it's an ethical plan. For example, I think Hank is a very strong character this season, but is his plan righteous? Should he be allowed to continue it? And of course, in our final moments of the season, we learn that Lucy thinks she stopped him, but he's actually put a plan in motion that she has no idea now how to stop because his memory's been wiped. So how is she going to find out the truth about what he was really up to? Those are all ideas we're very excited to play with in the next season.
If you have to create a memorable quote of this series or this season, what would it be?
Memorable quote.
Yeah.
Do we use one we always do? Don't think of them as...
Don't think of them as human beings. Think of them as Americans. I just think that is a crazy line for so many reasons. And that idea of like dehumanizing humanity, right? And we've seen it in history. We've seen it in the post-apocalyptic world of Fallout. We're not used to hearing the word Americans at the end, and I think the American identity becomes so confounded and morphed into something completely different in the world of Fallout and doesn't even exist anymore. I don't know. But yeah, I think that's good.
That's a good one. That was one that struck me from last night.
Okay. Thank you so much and congratulations for this work.
Te contamos grandes historias.